ex-husband dumped me and called me materialistic for refusing another baby when we could barely afford our 2 kids. He went ballistic when he found out that someone else was living his dreams. My ex-husband Dale threw away our 10-year marriage because I wouldn't have a 3rd baby when we could barely afford the 2 we had. He worked part-time at a hardware store, refusing to get better work because he said corporate jobs were soul-crushing. We lived paycheck to paycheck with our kids sharing a bedroom in a tiny apartment while Dale talked about having a big family like it was some romantic dream instead of a financial nightmare. When I said we couldn't afford another baby, he acted like I'd betrayed him. "You're denying me the family I always wanted," he'd say, while our electricity got shut off for non-payment. "Money isn't everything," he'd preach while I worked double shifts to buy groceries. He'd tell his mother I was being selfish and materialistic for not wanting more kids. She'd call me, saying a real woman would give her son the children he deserved, regardless of money. He started staying out late, saying I'd become cold and calculating. "You used to be fun and spontaneous, now all you care about is bills and budgets." He'd complain to his friends that I'd changed and wasn't the woman he married because I worried about feeding the kids we already had. Then I found out about Melissa. She was 22 and worked at the coffee shop near his store. Dale told her his wife didn't understand his dreams of a big loving family. He painted me as this career-obsessed woman who cared more about money than children. He literally told her I was too focused on material things to see the beauty of creating life. They'd been together 6 months when I caught them. Dale didn't even apologize. He said, "Melissa gets me. She wants the same things I want. She doesn't care about money or status, just love and family." He moved in with her, immediately leaving me with 2 kids and all the bills. He told everyone our marriage ended because we had different values. He wanted family and I wanted money. His friends nodded along like he was some romantic hero choosing love over comfort. His mother praised him for following his heart and finding someone who shared his vision of a house full of children. Meanwhile, I was working myself to death as a single mom, while Dale paid the minimum child support, claiming he couldn't afford more. Melissa got pregnant right away, and Dale posted constantly about their miracle baby and how blessed they were. "Finally, with someone who understands that babies are gifts, not burdens," he wrote. His family threw them a huge baby shower, talking about how Dale finally found his perfect match, who valued family over everything. 6 months later, Melissa had the baby, and reality hit. She couldn't work with a newborn. Dale's part-time salary couldn't cover rent, plus diapers, plus formula. They got evicted from her apartment and had to move in with her parents, who were not happy about their unemployed daughter and her older boyfriend who wouldn't get a real job. Dale started working more hours but still refused to get better employment. By their baby's 1st birthday, Melissa was done. She thought Dale was this romantic family man, but discovered he was just an immature guy who wanted kids without any plan to support them. She left him and filed for child support. Dale moved back with his mother and cried about being abandoned. 3 years passed. I focused on my kids and career, got promoted to regional manager, bought a small house, met a man named Robert who was a financial advisor with his own firm. He adored my kids and they loved him. We dated for a year before getting engaged. He'd actually saved for their college funds before even proposing because he wanted to show he was serious about our future. When I got pregnant, it was planned and prepared for. Robert had already converted his home office to a nursery. We had health insurance and savings and stability. Everything Dale had said didn't matter. My kids were thrilled about their new sibling, and Robert hired someone to help me during maternity leave so I could actually rest. Dale found out through mutual friends and lost his mind. He showed up at my house screaming that I'd lied about not wanting more kids. "You said we couldn't afford another baby, but look at you now," he yelled. Robert came outside and calmly said, "She said you couldn't afford another baby," and she was right. Dale tried to tell people I'd been planning to leave him all along for someone richer, but nobody believed him anymore. 2 days later, my lawyer called. Dale had filed an emergency custody motion claiming I was an unfit mother for replacing him and planning another pregnancy while my existing children still needed support. Full story on channel, link below.